breaking news is swirling around Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber after a shocking online episode from Justin has everyone talking. The pop star recently had what fans are calling a complete Instagram meltdown, and many believe it was aimed directly at his wife, Hailey. This wasn't just a casual husband venting or a few vague posts. It was a series of emotional, messy, and slightly chaotic Instagram stories shared with his massive audience of nearly 300 million followers. The situation is so intense that some people are calling it the wildest celebrity couple drama since Will Smith's infamous Oscars moment. So what's going on? Why is Justin sharing what seem like angry TikTok-style rants on Instagram instead of handling things privately? And where does Hailey fit into all of this? Are fans witnessing the breakdown of their marriage in real time? Let's piece together what's been happening. For months now, there's been speculation that Justin and Hailey's relationship isn't as perfect as it appears on the outside. Earlier this year, rumors surfaced claiming the couple was taking space from each other. Not long after, Hailey posted a cryptic "leave me alone" message on social media, which many interpreted as a cry for personal time or frustration. There were also a few awkward red carpet appearances where their body language seemed distant, and in some interviews, Hailey noticeably avoided mentioning Justin at all. These small moments started building a narrative among fans that something wasn't quite right. Then came the recent incident with Hailey's missing wedding ring. A few days ago, she was photographed in New York City looking as stylish as ever in a sleek black outfit, but sharp-eyed fans quickly noticed her left hand was bare. Social media exploded with theories. TikTok detectives zoomed in on every photo and video clip, uploading "Hailey is sending us a message" edits before she even got home. Some believed she simply forgot the ring or was having it cleaned, while others insisted this was a deliberate signal that things were strained between her and Justin. Just as the online chatter started to die down, Justin reignited the fire. Instead of posting something neutral or a calm photo to silence rumors, he shared a reposted rant that felt raw and unfiltered. In the clip, a voice could be heard saying, "If you're giving me the silent treatment, at least tell me why. I have anxiety. I overthink." It seemed to mirror the frustrations of someone feeling ignored, and fans immediately suspected it was a direct message to Hailey. But Justin didn't stop there. He kept reposting more clips, each one sounding angrier and more emotional than the last. These weren't your typical vague celebrity quotes about love or life lessons. They were full-blown outbursts. Some included lines like, "You don't like me, but keep talking about me," and "I'm not dumb, but I can be dumb, so cut me some slack." A particularly intense clip even said, "You played me to the highest degree." This wasn't subtle. Millions of fans were watching what looked like a personal argument spill out onto social media in real time. The internet had a field day. One person commented, "If your husband is posting angry TikToks instead of texting you back, maybe it's time to reconsider things." Another joked, "He just said you're mentally ill but still my pocky. Like, sir, what does that even mean?" The posts were confusing, dramatic, and undeniably public. Perhaps the strangest part of all was how specific some of the messages seemed. Justin appeared to call out someone, presumably Hailey, for saying goodnight and then staying active online just minutes later. Fans described it as a digital tantrum, pointing out that this kind of behavior isn't healthy or romantic. It came across less like venting and more like frustration boiling over for the entire world to witness. Things are getting more intense, and this is where the story takes a turn that feels impossible to ignore. Justin Bieber has always been vocal about avoiding drama. He's spoken repeatedly in interviews about disliking the spotlight, not wanting to stir up unnecessary attention, and craving a calm private life away from constant headlines. But now, everything about his behavior screams the opposite. It's as if he's desperate to be noticed, almost begging the world to feel his pain, his anger, or his confusion right along with him. This isn't just about a missing ring anymore. It feels like something deeper, like control, heartbreak, and a man who feels unheard and is trying to shout over the noise through his Instagram stories. Fans are torn between concern and disbelief. One social media user compared the situation to that moment when your friend has one too many mimosas at brunch and suddenly starts spilling every painful detail about their situationship in front of the entire restaurant. It's awkward, emotional, and very public. Another fan wrote, "I love Justin, but this is borderline unhinged behavior. You don't fix your marriage by reposting TikToks calling your wife a mentally ill H. That's not love. That's chaos." A third chimed in, "This isn't healing. This is him spiraling, armed with a ring light and an iPhone." And honestly, from the outside looking in, that's exactly what it feels like. A very public, very messy spiral. But it didn't stop there. The posts kept coming, growing more intense and unsettling by the day. One video featured someone shouting, "Stop asking me if I'm okay. Do I look okay?" That alone set off alarm bells for many followers. But things got worse. This wasn't just a one-time late-night post Justin could brush off as a mistake. Over the past week, he's been steadily dropping what feels like a trail of emotional breadcrumbs for the entire world to see. Each post more dramatic than the last. Each caption loaded with hurt, anger, or thinly veiled accusations. Examples include a reel where the audio says, "You gaslighting me? I swear I'll stomp you in the face if you don't get away from me." And another bizarre clip of a voice screaming insults like, "You hoe, you dirty hoe, you're mentally ill, but you're still my pie." Fans couldn't make sense of it. Some were concerned for Justin's mental health, while others were just shocked at the audacity of airing what looked like a marital meltdown online for nearly 300 million people to witness. It's no secret that Justin has been open in the past about battling depression, anxiety, and the emotional toll fame has taken on him. He's shared moments of vulnerability, talking about his struggles and his efforts to find peace. But this feels different. This doesn't read as quiet vulnerability or an artist expressing his emotions. It feels almost performative, like vulnerability being weaponized, broadcast for maximum impact. And the strangest part? Hailey hasn't said a word. No responses, no cryptic posts, no indirect shade, just complete silence. And maybe that silence is what set Justin off, making him feel ignored, unheard, or pushed aside. But turning to Instagram to vent like this? That's a conscious choice, one that's leaving everyone watching confused and uncomfortable. Now the speculation has hit a boiling point. Are Justin and Hailey separated? Are they quietly heading toward divorce? Insiders are whispering that it's not just rumors. A few days ago, sources close to the couple allegedly revealed that their marriage has been on shaky ground for a while. Behind closed doors, things are reportedly tense. Justin has been feeling increasingly irritated, believing that Hailey puts more energy into making the relationship look perfect in public than into fixing what's wrong in private. Meanwhile, Hailey is said to be frustrated with what she sees as Justin's lack of drive and unwillingness to take meaningful steps toward improving their situation. The missing wedding ring only added fuel to the fire. Hailey was spotted in New York without it, sparking countless theories and fan edits online. Though she later put it back on, the damage was already done. People were convinced it meant trouble. Then came Justin's cryptic posts about the silent treatment, anxiety, and anger, and the picture painted itself. According to these insiders, both Justin and Hailey want to save their marriage, but they're stuck in a rough patch, weighed down by miscommunication, frustration, and emotional exhaustion. And now, with every dramatic social media outburst, divorce rumors are spreading faster than ever. What makes this whole situation even more baffling is how messy Justin has allowed it to become. If privacy is what he truly wants, why is he turning his marriage into a public spectacle? It feels almost like self-sabotage, like he's leaning into the chaos instead of pulling back from it. As one fan put it, he says he wants peace, but he's giving us a 15-part Instagram saga where he calls his wife crazy. Boy, what are you doing? Another said, "This is exactly why we tell people to go to therapy, not Instagram." And that's part of what makes this whole thing so tragic. It feels like Justin desperately wants Hailey to respond, to say something, anything, but she's not giving in. Instead, she's out and about in Soho, seemingly unbothered, living her life while the internet watches Justin unravel online. The contrast is stark. One partner staying silent, the other shouting their pain from the digital rooftops. Now everyone's wondering what's next. Will Justin quietly delete the posts and pretend none of this ever happened? Will Hailey finally break her silence and address what's going on? Or are we witnessing the slowest, most chaotic celebrity breakup in recent memory, unfolding in real time across Instagram Reels and fan theories? One thing is certain, this situation isn't over yet. The world is watching, waiting for the next move, unsure whether this will end with reconciliation, a public statement, or the confirmation that their marriage has finally hit its breaking point. So, what do you think? Has Justin crossed a line? Should Hailey speak up? Or is their silence the only sane choice in this storm of online drama? Are they stuck in a toxic cycle, dragging the relationship into the public eye instead of healing behind closed doors? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this is one wild story, and it doesn't look like it's slowing down anytime soon.